Hey, sports fans, this is the epilogue for Athletics Chat number 48, and it's April 19th, 2021. And we're in San Jose, California. We were chatting with Stuart Weir, who's in Oxford, England, the intellectual capital of the world. And today we covered a variety of subjects. We first started talking about the Diamond League. It was supposed to start in Rabat, Morocco, but Rabat doesn't want to hold it, so they moved it to Gateshead, England. Gateshead is a lovely place to have a track meet, great history of track and field, and hope to attend. We'll have to see with my vaccine card if they'll let me go or not, but it means that it's starting, so that would be May 23rd. May 28th would be lovely Doha, Qatar. And then I believe the next meet is in Florence, where it's going to be called the Rome Diamond League meeting. And then they take a little break after the U.S. and British trials and come back in early July. But it's nice to see the Diamond League happening. Oslo has been moved. That's going to happen sometime later in the season. And we hear some conflicts with that with Pre. That doesn't happen because the Pre is a glorious meet. And Oslo is a lot of fun too. And we want to see them both happen. And both get the crowd support that they deserve. Crowds, wow, what does that mean? In British soccer news, British football news, they've had 4,000 people in stadium. They said the next thing they're going to do is 10,000. And maybe they'll see 20,000 down the road. But if we could see a few thousand in Gateshead, that would be pretty awesome. So we'll have to keep our fingers crossed. The U.S. and the UK continue to have progress, but there's also some scary things. So please wear your mask. Please get vaccines. If you're not going to get vaccines, stay the hell away from everybody else. And even after you've got a vaccine, be careful. Hydrate, exercise, wear a mask when you can't be 6 to 12 feet away, when you can't be around everybody else who's been vaccinated too. Just be careful, okay? I know this is like nothing else we've seen in our lives. And I feel really bad for the young kids too. And, the older folks like me, I'm kind of frustrated with it too. I'm in the backyard watching hummingbirds and squirrels and lizards and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of fun. Other topics on week 48. So Eliud Kipchoge, 2:04:50 and on Shada. And what I didn't say about that before is it's a pretty incredible event because here's the deal. It was supposed to be in, I believe, Hanover. It was supposed to be in Germany and it had to be moved to the Netherlands because of the pandemic. And so the people, the Unshot Marathon in the Netherlands, a very famous marathon where Gerard Niebuhr ran pretty quick and where several other fine marathoners have done well. They did actually a confined course on an airstrip in Anshara, and Eliud took off, and he looked amazing. We also had some great performances at the Tom Brown Invite, and some performances all over the U.S., which were pretty exciting. Saw Cindy McLaughlin on a full track video. She got her PB at the 100-meter hurdles and ran a pretty impressive 400 as well. And then also saw Candace Hill run her best time since 2016. That was pretty exciting as well. And we really like Candace. She's fun to interview. And it's great to see an athlete emerge once again from a pack of really good athletes to really putting something together. So it's been a pretty good week. The Tokyo Olympics is still confusing. What do we know now? Well, the secretary of the LDP, the majority party in Japanese politics, said that the Olympics could possibly be closed. Then he said he had confidence in the local governing party, obviously, or local organizing committee, obviously, something to save a little bit of face. And the prime minister said, of course, we're going to do the Olympics. Well, now the head of the IOC is going over to see part of the Olympic torch event as various prefectures in Tokyo are under various states of lockdown. People going into Japan, Japanese nationals, are having a rough time in quarantine. What do you think media folks are going to have going over there, if anybody's sick on an airplane. I just think this is so ill-advised for so many reasons. I love the Olympics. I want the Olympics to happen. I want there to be an Olympics in Japan. I don't know if it's the right year. I really don't know. Should we be waiting till 2024 for all this stuff? It will be a Petri dish in lovely Tokyo, with all the athletes in close quarters, all the officials, everybody else. There will be sick people there, and it could be a mess. And I wish the IOC, and I know they've got to think about other things, but the IOC and the USOC, could damage the legacy of the Olympics. And they've just got to think about those things. And it's terribly difficult, but it changes every day. You just don't know what's going on. U.S. Olympic trials, I'm filling out the applications for media today. I suspect we'll have 15 to 20% fans in the stadium. We might have more. Keep our fingers crossed, but we should know more over the next few weeks. But it's middle of April. A lot of things can happen between April and the beginning of June. So let's keep our fingers crossed, wear a mask, get your vaccine. Many millions have taken it. They're not dropping dead. There's no computer chip in it. It's not the world government taking over, or any of the other kind of strange stuff. And I understand being concerned, and I respect people going, well, it's not really tested. The problem is this is killing a lot of people, and it could kill a lot more. And to the best of our knowledge, we know that these things are working right now. Nothing's going to be perfect, and people expect perfection. And Mother Nature reminds us there is no perfection, okay? Except her. So that's my apostle for the week. Lots of great things to enjoy on Athletics Chat 48. Thanks to Mike Deering for getting all this thing done, recording it, dealing with Stuart and I, laughing at my jokes, developing the video, getting it posted. It's a lot of work, and he's got to put up with me every day. So, just give him a little round of applause. But if you like RunBlogRun, like us on Instagram, Twitter, and Instagram. If you love us, subscribe on YouTube. 2,500 videos and audios over the last 11 years, 369 last year alone. And we got some fun things coming up this year, so stay tuned. Something for everyone who likes global athletics. Today is also the 10th anniversary of the death of Greta Waitz. And just take a moment and consider the 9-time New York City Marathon winner, the world cross-country champion. You're the world champion at the marathon. She was an incredible athlete, an incredible legacy. Her foundation is still showing that fitness and health can help people with cancer and help them fight it. So take a moment and think about her. Google her, learn a little bit about one of the real champions of our sport. Okay, Larry Eater signing off. Talk to you soon.